I can hear you call my name. I can hear you call my name. I can hear you call my name. Come to the table, cup runneth over. Come drink your fill and be well.
Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is Christy. Although many people think that the Nephilim were all killed in the flood, there might be some left alive. In fact, there are many theories that believe that many Nephilim survived and their offspring live among us today. I personally know they do. They live under the earth in caves and in the underworld beneath us. They come in different types. The Nephilim of the Bible are very easy to recognize. They are giants. They are also evil, bloodthirsty monsters. Physically, most of them did not look that much different than us. The most important difference is their impressive height. The Nephilim are the offspring of the Watchers mating with the daughters of men. Being unnatural creatures, their souls had no place to rest in peace. And their souls became the demons that we all know of today. Just like any army, they have ranks. But there are those beings that survived the flood, as it states in Gen 6. Who are the Watchers, you might be asking? The terms of Watcher or Watchers appear different times in the Bible, mostly in the book of Daniel and the books of Enoch, and it usually appears in parts of the Bible translated from Aramaic. The term Watcher in Aramaic is Ir, which also translates as Holy One or Angel. Watchers are angels or holy messengers of God from heaven. But how did Nephilim reappear after the flood? We were all taught in Bible study that after Noah's flood, all living things on the earth were destroyed, including the Nephilim from Genesis 6:4. It is presumed that one of the reasons God destroyed the earth was because of this Nephilim, their offspring, and also the wickedness of that generation, except 8 people in Noah's family, as well as the animals in the ark. However, in Numbers 13:33, the Nephilim reappeared, and Israel is terrified of them. So how then did the descendants of the Nephilim reappear on the earth if the flood had killed everyone except 8 people, Noah's family, who eventually populated the earth? My answer is that they went underground. They have civilizations under the earth. In different cultures all over the world, they have oral traditions where they pass down information in this way. They also have hieroglyphs and painting on cave walls that point to these creatures still existing after the flood. There is a theme that is consistent throughout all of the cultures, and that is that there are superior beings who have come from beneath the earth, from the sky, and from the ocean. Today we would call them aliens. These beings in the past were worshipped as gods and demigods. The gods they speak of are fallen angels, and the demigods are the hybrid children of the fallen angels. Remember that Satan, in his rebellion, brought with him 1/3 of the angels in heaven. That's a lot of angels. It wasn't just the 200 Watchers that fell from grace. There is so much more to the story. In Revelation 12:9-10 it states, "So the great dragon was cast out, that serpent of old, called the devil and Satan, who deceives the whole world. He was cast to the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Then I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, 'Now salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ have come, for the accuser of our brethren, who accused them before our God day and night, has been cast down.'" These beings have technology we don't have, and they live a world we don't know. They live deep beneath the earth in different types of cities and dwellings. They have bases underground, they have bases on the ocean floor, and they have large motherships right above us, where some live and work. They continued to mix seed with human woman after the flood, but the only difference now is that they no longer take them in marriage. They abduct them, impregnate them, and send them home. Then they re-abduct them, take the child from their wombs at around 6 to 8 weeks, and then rinse and repeat. It happens all over again. over and over again for the
duration of the woman's life.
I know they abduct men as well, but my experience is from a woman's perspective. I have been being abducted by these beings since I was 4 or 5 years old. In the Bible it talks about the power of the air, Ephesians 2:1-3. And you he made alive, who were dead in trespasses and sins, in which you once walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit who now works in the sons of disobedience, among whom also we all once conducted ourselves in the lusts of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature children of wrath, just as the others. Ephesians 6:11-18. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Stand therefore, having girded your waist with truth, having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace, above all, taking the shield of faith with which you will be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, being watchful to this end with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints.
These beings are creating an army. Don't fall for the deception. UFO disclosure has already begun.
They are not from outer space, from a galaxy near us, coming here to save humanity.
They are in fact the deceivers.
In Revelation 9:15-16, they mentions the number of a 200 million manned army, and the 4 angels who had been kept ready for this very hour and day and month and year were released to kill 1/3 of mankind. The number of the mounted troops was twice 10,000 times 10,000. I heard their number. This is during the 6th trumpet judgment, which takes place before the Antichrist is officially revealed. I believe it refers to a battle fought for control of the Far East. 2 billion people will die because of it. Later in Revelation 16, the kings of the East come to join the Antichrist in the Battle of Armageddon. When the Lord returns at the end of this battle, he destroys them all. Revelation 19:19-21, Revelation 16:12. The 6th angel poured out his bowl on the great river Euphrates, and its water was dried up to prepare the way for the kings from the east. Then I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to wage war against the rider on the horse and his army. But the beast was captured, and with it the false prophet who had performed the signs on its behalf. With these signs he had deluded those who had received the mark of the beast and worshipped its image. The 2 of them were thrown alive into the fiery lake of burning sulfur. The rest were killed with the sword coming out of the mouth of the rider on the horse, and all the birds gorged themselves on their flesh. Ephesians 6:13-24. Therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Stand therefore, having girded your waist with truth, having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace, above all, taking the shield of faith with which you will be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, being watchful to this end, with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. If you would like to learn more about these beings and the coming deception, please follow the link to the Alien Abduction series. I just want to thank you for taking time out of your life to listen to my experiences, and I hope this helps someone out there who doesn't understand what is happening to them. If this video has blessed you, could you please like and subscribe so I can get this message out to as many people as possible? And if you have an experience you would like to share, even if it is anonymously, I would love to share your story in one of my videos. May God bless you and keep you.
I can hear you call my name. I can hear you call my name. I can hear you call my name.